I was on a really bad schedule with eating because I have worked in the COVID and I was on third shift. I was on a really, really bad schedule of even just eating alone. And I dropped a lot of weight, but then I could not stop gaining after that because I tried to get back on a better schedule after I went back to first shift. And then I went at a plateau. So I really needed some help. I wasn't feeling good and I wasn't very healthy, if you really want to, go that far. And since I started, I feel like that my schedule has been very precise. I feel like that I can look forward to working out, and I have a wonderful trainer who is very, very encouraging, and she knows exactly what what she's doing, and she always tells me, like, listen, you need to do this, and you'll be okay. And I'm like, what? No way. And then I do it, and I'm like, holy moly, I feel like a new person.
Yes, just like increasing your food intake, which we were just talking about. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yep. I feel more fulfilled. I feel more on it with like as soon as I started working out too, I feel a lot better. And there's a lot of options, and you can have a lot of fun with cooking, and you can have a lot of fun with your workouts as well, and then get all stretched out and just feel all good. And that's kind of been my experience with this. Has been
Aw,
very, very wonderful,
good.
to be
I'm so
honest.
glad. Yeah, and I was gonna say too, it's almost like you were saying before, you're just like so busy that you were even like forgetting to eat, like not really having that routine for yourself. So I feel like even just getting
Yeah,
back to the basics of like reminding you like, hey, your body needs food even when you're super busy throughout the day, and like getting that exercise in that is enjoyable for you and like helps your body feel good. So really just getting back to those basics of like helping you feel good again, I think has been
exactly.
definitely a
Exactly. And
big
that's
focus.
exactly what it's been. It's
Mhm.
been so fulfilling, honestly. I just feel like I'm at a better circuit of time
Mhm.
and time management, and being able to look forward to things and being like, okay, like, I can fit this into my day, and I can, you know, have a little fun with it, and I can, just have more freedom in knowing that I am working towards something, and that is
Mhm.
more than great for my mental
Yeah.
health as well.
Yes,
So
100%. Oh, I love that. Cool. Well, you kind of answered my next question that I had, which was going to be like, what do you feel like has changed since joining? But I feel like you covered all of that. So,
yeah.
um, I guess was coaching like different than what you had expected, or like before you actually signed up for coaching, were you skeptical at all? Were you like, I don't know, like what this is going to be like? Kind of what were your thoughts there?
Well, I have gone through a trainer before,
Mhm.
and it didn't last very long because it was more about the face of it, and not necessarily like, really digging deep inside of what is really good for me individually. It
Mhm.
was kind of like one size fits all kind of thing, and that is not what this program is. It truly is designed to be individualistically perfect for each person. And that is 100% different. So I definitely was skeptical at first, but as of right now, is being how many months in? I think I'm pretty far in. I think about a half a year,
Yeah.
and I am seeing a lot of results. I've already went a size down, and I am still seeing multiple differences in my body, and I love kind of seeing different things every day. And I'm like, okay, like this is reachable and this is more encouraging. And then also to have a community of people to really talk about this too. And that is something that is a lot different than what I've experienced in the past.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Yeah, that's like my whole goal with coaching is like it shouldn't be one size fits all. Like you said, like we're all so different. We have different preferences and obviously like different needs, nutrition wise and workout wise. So figuring out like what's sustainable for you, like what works for you and your body is so important. So I'm glad that that's what you're getting out of it too. That's pretty
Good.
cool.
I
Yeah.
just love it. I just love it, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question here. Who do you think would benefit from coaching with Balanced Imperfection?
Everybody, everybody would benefit greatly because, like I said before, it is individualistically different for
Mhm.
everybody. And I know that I'm not on the same program as, some of these girls, and that's okay because everybody is different. Every
Mhm.
system is different, and what works for everybody is also very different. And the fact that things have been really working out for me is really life changing. And the way that I've even thought before and what I think now is 100% a 360. So that
Oh,
is
that makes my
100% what
soul
I
so
think.
happy. I'm so proud of you and how
You
far you've
should,
come.
girl.
And
Change
like,
my life.
I love too that like you are definitely an action taker, because when I give you recommendations or I like give you new protocols, you're all for it. You're like, all right, let's do this. And then
Yeah.
even sometimes like if it doesn't work how we expect it to, then we know like, okay, we have to make adjustments here. We need to make some changes. But I love that you're just like, let's do it, let's try it, and then we can find what works best for you. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yes.
Because I mean, like I said, everybody is different. And then as you go through changes, and things will change. And that
Yes.
is something that I love about you, is that you are very flexible and very encouraging on top of it, and say, okay,
Mhm.
well, we can definitely change this, and we'll just try this for a week, and we'll check in, and we'll, see how this is working for you. And that has been more than encouraging for me to even just be like, okay, then let's do it. You know, that's amazing to
Right.
me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
My soul is like filled. But
Good.
yeah, I think
You
you've been
do
doing.
amazing work, Brooke. Just to let
Oh,
you know,
thank you so
you do
much.
amazing work.
Oh, thank
I
you.
see it in
I
everybody,
think,
even in my group, of how much that it's really, really
mhm,
positively influencing what they're doing. And that is just awesome to have a community like that.
yeah. Aw, thank you so much. And you're an amazing client. Yeah, and I'm so proud of you and how far you've come. And obviously, like we still have goals we're working on, but it's all like part of the journey. And we want to make sure that everything we're doing like is sustainable for you. So you don't need a coach forever. That's the goal. Even though I'd love to work with you forever. We wanna get you to that point where you don't even need me anymore. So
Right.
yes.
Well, the thing is that the things that you implement, I will keep for the rest of my life.
Yes.
It's totally changed my mindset and how I even
Mhm.
approach nutrition, how I even approach workouts, because how I used to even do workouts. I mean, oh, I used to just look at workouts and be like, forget that. Forget that, because I cannot anymore. And I was actually in a more physically demanding point in my life as well. But since that kind of died down, I didn't adjust with it.
Yeah.
And also, it's one of those things that you really got to put your mindset in anyways to kind of jump in. But once you're in, like, I mean, with this program, it's so much freedom. Like I said before, like there's so much freedom, and just change as you change and go as you go. And that has been really freeing, to be
Yes.
honest. So,
Yeah, being able to just like kind of go with the flow and like being flexible when things do change, because that's the thing with a lot of like diet plans and things like that. It's like these cookie cutter plans where it's like, okay, if my schedule changes, or what if I don't like those foods that are within that diet plan? Like, now what do I do? So,
yeah,
yeah, we definitely want to make sure like you're eating the foods you enjoy, and like the habits we implement are things that are sustainable for you. So it's not like, if your job changes or your schedule changes, you still know how to keep up with those things. So yeah,
definitely.
that's definitely like one of the biggest things within the program. But awesome. Thank you so much.